They first formed 15 years ago. After all, the lead singer David Grohl, he'd previously been the unassuming drummer in Nirvana, and that hadn't exactly ended well. But Dave Grohl and his band proved the doubters wrong. There's a stack of albums, a stack of awards, and many call them the last great American rock band. Dominic Bowden caught up with the whole band in Los Angeles to talk about rock and roll fatherhood, the Rolling Stones, and ordering up male strippers in New Zealand.
Take a look at any Foo Fighters video and you can tell these guys are a laid-back bunch of jokers. And you can't always say that about the biggest bands in the world.
When we opened up for the Rolling Stones,
they treated us like the janitors.
I swear to God, we were so excited. Like, woo! This is 10 years ago.
We're just imagine hanging in backstage.
Yeah, with Keith.
Mick. Maybe we should jam a song tonight.
So we get there and we pull up in our bus. We pull up to this trailer in the parking lot. It's like 900 yards from the venue, and we're like, "Hey, what's this?" They're like, "Oh, that's your dressing room." And it was a trailer in the park, and we were playing a football stadium.
Yeah, but there's like
so you couldn't find us one room in that stadium. And they said, "Hey, do you guys want to go take a picture with the Rolling Stones?" We're like, "F them, man. We're in a trailer in the parking lot. Tell them to eat." That, and they're like, "You really want us to tell them that?" We're like, "No, let's go take the picture."
A sense of humour helps when you've been together for 15 years, especially when your band is founded from the ashes of another. Dave Grohl was famously known as the drummer for Nirvana.
Come as you are, as you were.
The band destroyed by the suicide of its lead singer.
After Nirvana was over, I didn't really do much in 1994. I traveled a lot and just relaxed in Seattle. And people were calling to ask if I played drums with them, and I couldn't really picture that happening. I'd played guitar since I was about 10 years old, and I'd always recorded things by myself. But I'd never let anyone hear them because I was sort of insecure. I didn't like my voice, and I didn't consider myself a songwriter.
I'm a one-way motorway.
Those insecurities were unfounded. Since the Foo Fighters began, all 6 of their albums have been nominated for Grammys, and 3 have won for Best Rock Album.
I'd like to thank my daughter, Violet, for giving me the inspiration to write another record.
But if there's one thing this band does better than write songs, it's play them live.
I've got another confession to make. I'm your...
Well, there are moments when we play live that you get the chills from the energy in the room. Like, you know, when you start into All My Life and the guitar line comes in, it just goes jug, 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 jug.
All my life I've been searching for something, something never comes, never leaves enough.
People flip out, man. It's awesome. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Because there's this excitement, it's like electricity. Because when that many people are connected by one thing, it's like this huge, big, ugly, sweaty choir, you know? It's cool.
And this particular big, ugly, sweaty choir is at our very own Big Day Out 6 years ago.
Man, that Super Top show, it was the loudest audience I've ever heard in my entire life. At anybody's show, man.
That was crazy.
It was nuts.
Last time we played down there was my birthday.
Oh, that's right.
These guys got me a very handsome male stripper.
Right.
On stage.
Yeah.
He had a wish list.
Just so you guys know, your bucket
I
list.
didn't ask, but I kind of hinted.
He had a little wish list.
How do you hint at something
Just a couple things that he might possibly want.
Just
for his
so you
birthday.
guys know, I'd hate it if you got me a male stripper tonight. Please don't.
All right, so we're backstage here at the O2 Arena, Foo Fighters.
Backstage is a little different than it used to be.
Tour management, production office, wardrobe, family room.
We have the room for the children, and then we've got the room for the guests, and then we've got the room for the band. When it used to just be like a room with pizza on the wall and empty bottles of whiskey everywhere, now it's kind of a little different.
This is what it's come to. No more piles of cocaine, piles of baby toys.
To have the family there, and to be fathers, and to still be doing this.
I'm gonna go rock the house. I'll see you later. and you just keep.
I didn't know that the two were compatible. I never thought they were. I mean, the way we used to be, it wasn't.